Did you catch this? President Trump told reporters that the federal government owes him money, a lot of it, for the investigations it launched against him. And he says if the government decides to pay up, that decision would have to cross his desk. Let's break that down. According to multiple news outlets, Trump filed administrative claims seeking hundreds of millions of dollars, reportedly around $230 million. One of those claims argues the classified documents case was a malicious prosecution. The other targets the Russia investigation. These aren't lawsuits yet. They're early-stage administrative claims that sit inside the Justice Department, where the status remains unclear. And normally, these kinds of claims are handled by the career DOJ officials. There's a tiered structure for approvals depending on the dollar amount. Under department regulations, decisions fall to Assistant Attorneys General, and at higher levels, the Deputy or Associate Attorney General. These aren't meant to land on the president's desk, especially not when he's the one seeking the money. And yet, Trump says he might donate the payout. Might. Or use it to help fund the new White House ballroom, which will definitely benefit the people, right? Either way, the issue isn't what he does with the money. It's whether he should be able to green light the whole thing in the first place. The Constitution sets a fixed salary for the president and bars him from receiving any other emolument from the United States while in office. That clause was designed to prevent personal enrichment through public power. And a government payout, especially one related to investigations of the president, would trigger constitutional scrutiny. Even if it's promised for charity, that doesn't remove the conflict. And this isn't just about paperwork or payouts. It's about whether the lines that separate personal interest from public duty still mean anything. James Madison warned that government must be able to control itself. Checks and balances weren't designed for efficiency. They were built to stop ambition from becoming self-dealing. When Nixon tried to fire his way out of an investigation, it set off a national reckoning. This isn't the same, exactly, yet. But what's happening now tests whether institutional brakes still work when power and personal stake collide. It raises a simple but serious question. Can the Justice Department independently handle a claim when the claimant also appoints its leaders? Because if the executive branch starts writing checks to itself, what happens to accountability? What little there is left of it? And what happens to trust? What little there is left of it. So watch the details. Who signs the decision? Are ethics rules followed, considered, any of the above, known about? And do we still expect public servants to resist pressure when the pressure comes from the very top? The founders gave us a framework of and for restraint, but a framework only holds if we still let it. What do you think should happen when a president asks his own government to cut him a check?